Group A is back in this episode of The Masked Singer and ready to stick their claws and necks out for the golden mask. It may only be episode 2, but I'm woolly sure I've got all 5 of these musical masks pinned.
That wasn't a reach at all. That was fine.
I'm hopping ahead of myself though, so here's our full recap of episode 2 of The Masked Singer, including all of the clues, the big reveal, and my best guesses for who still remains masked. Before I spill the llama's drama though, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. This show somehow keeps getting wilder, and you're not gonna want to miss when we get the turtle out of his shell. So, Group A was back again this episode with a lineup of the llama, Miss Monster, the white tiger, the kangaroo, and the turtle. And in addition to their clue packages this episode, the contestants also shared their Masked Singer Academy superlatives. This week, the judges panel also featured American Pie and Orange is the New Black actor Jason Biggs.
What was the thing? It was like to love a pastry.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, all right, guys.
You know
I
what?
got,
You
I
just
get
got-
it. Pie, okay.
The llama performed first with It's Not Unusual by Tom Jones, and while his voice had nothing unusual about it, his moves were what really stood out. Next was Miss Monster, who performed Fancy by Bobby Gentry, and guys, that voice, unmistakable, but we'll come back to that. White Tiger was up third tonight with a lively rendition of Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Dude clearly isn't a singer, but he does know how to shake that striped tail. Fourth to perform was the Kangaroo with You Know I'm No Good by Amy Winehouse, and girl, we all know you are good. And finally, the turtle sang Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. I won't let you go, turtle. You may have a tough shell, but you've got the voice of an angel. And thankfully, it was enough to protect him from this round of voting. The llama, on the other hand, wasn't so lucky. But you know what that means. Time for the clues. This episode, the llama hinted, I'm having such a good time here with my 4 legs. Now I want to keep the laughs rolling in. We then see him playing the accordion in front of a TV studio audience. He also said, my strategy is to approach this competition the same way I approached my career. I started to envision my success and to think on my feet. Luckily, I've got 4. After his performance, he said he would be voted most likely to be near firing cannons. The judges took that hint like a llama spit to the face, and it showed in their guesses. Robin guessed Adam Carolla, Jenny guessed Zach Galifianakis, Ken stuck with Joel McHale, cause he's an idiot, Jason thought it could be Johnny Knoxville, and Nicole guessed Woody Harrelson. You already know I'm gonna say it, they're all wrong, and it was no surprise to me to see the llama unmasked to be Drew freaking Carey. Yep, got that one first try, guys. Carey is a host on Sirius XM's Underground Garage. As hinted in his episode 1 package, he was in the Marine Corps Reserves, hence the firing cannon hint. His clues this week pointed toward his time hosting several different shows in front of a live studio audience, including Whose Line Is It Anyway and The Price Is Right. The Think on My Feet and Luckily I Have 4 lines are also probably hints at Whose Line, in which 4 cast members would take Carey's prompts and perform improv. He also, of course, plays the accordion. We're sad to see you go, Carey Llama, but we love to watch you walk away. And now what we all know you're really here for, my amazingly accurate guesses for who the 4 remaining masked singers are. Up first, Miss Monster. Her clues this week included a weird Titanic reference.
Draw me like one of your French monsters.
And there were a few references to her being an artist and wanting to focus on that aspect of her life again. We also saw a queen chess piece, and she said, you gotta stand up for yourself in this dance. Tonight, I want you to see that I'm like Mr. Monster, capable of anything and full of love. She then said she was voted most likely to be in the presence of royalty. The judges think she could be Mary Wilson, Priscilla Presley, or Celine Dion. Now that's a stretch, Ken, and while the clues weren't too telling, I can recognize the voice of Chaka Khan anywhere. The legend is considered the queen of funk, is one of the most successful dance artists of all time, and also has an album titled Life is a Dance, the Remix Project, which is probably what that line is referencing. As for the Titanic reference, as of right now, the only connection I can make is that she was Grand Marshal of the 2019 Rose Parade, and Rose is the name of the main character in Titanic? It's definitely a stretch, but let me know what you think. Up next, the White Tiger, aka the most obvious contestant so far this season. Clues this round included a photo of a cow skiing and the line, my motto is work hard, play harder, I'm no stranger to celebrating, I love a good block party. And this might sound kind of crazy, but dancing heals my body after taking a beating. He also said he was voted most likely to go to the mat for a friend. Like I said, it doesn't get easier than this, and while Jason thought he could be Hulk Hogan, Robin has this one by the stripes yet again, guessing former NFL superstar Rob Gronkowski. Get it? Cow, skiing, Gronkowski. Guys, I can't. Come on. How am I supposed to be a professional with clues like this? Anyway, he's also known for his on and off-field celebrations, aka the dances and parties the tiger keeps referencing. You can't hide from me, Gronk. I'm on your stripy tail. Up next, the kangaroo, which I think I'm around 75% sure about now. Her clues this round were definitely more helpful, taking place on a basketball court where the men in black wore jerseys with the number 23 and the name DJ on them. We also saw some makeup on one of the benches, and she finished the package by saying, "I'm already feeling more confident and I'm determined to make the most of this fresh start. I'm not pulling any punches, plus I gotta be a role model for my little Roo." After her performance, she said her superlative was most likely to appear on a list with Seal and Mike Tyson. Well, the judges think she could be Candace Parker, Gabrielle Union, or Tatiana Ali, but clearly they're getting too caught up with the athletic look of the kangaroo's costume, because this Joey is definitely model and entrepreneur Jordan Woods. Hear me out. All the bullies and bad spotlight she keeps referencing is definitely about all that Kardashian drama she got herself wrapped up in when she cheated with Khloe's former man, Tristan Thompson. She also has her own makeup line and made several attempts to become a DJ, was born on September 23rd, and her line about a fresh start and the basketball court was definitely a Fresh Prince reference, which her late father was a sound engineer on. Finally, the little Roo she mentioned is probably her 15-year-old sister, Jody. You can't knock those facts, people. Lastly, this week was the turtle. And let me just say, shell up and get ready to swoon, ladies. Here are the clues. A cafeteria menu with seafood du jour, slow-cooked beets, and ginger snaps. The line, "People have always expected me to act a certain way," and the line, "Don't rave ever at my school, turtle," on a chalkboard. After his performance, he said he was voted most likely to hunt for booty, and I have often. Okay. The judges are thinking he could be Billy Joe Armstrong, Darius Rucker, Zac Efron, or AJ McClain.
You know why? Because he wants it that way, Nick Cannon. AJ McClain.
And while he is my fire, he's not a former Backstreet Boy, but the one and only Jesse McCartney. First of all, you know that boy has been hunting and catching booty since he was a child. He has also done lots of acting throughout his career, including voicing Leonardo in The Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The first letters of that message on the chalkboard spell out Dream Street, aka the name of one of Jesse's first bands. And those slow-cooked beats on the menu were probably a reference to another band he was in even before Dream Street called Sugar Beats. As for the ginger snaps and seafood du jour, Jesse's mom's name is Ginger, and he's been known to enjoy some deep-sea fishing. You can't hide behind that shelf forever, Jesse. I got you. But what do you guys think? Am I jumping a bit far with these guesses, or am I stripe on? Let me know in the comments, and make sure to hit like and subscribe while you're down there. We're covering all the Masked Singer madness, and as new contestants are revealed in the coming weeks, you don't want to miss any of it here at CinemaBlend.